mana craving and that mana. Actually, maybe that's fine. Oh my god, where'd it go? Hello! How'd he gone, son? You not here? What up, dude? Your bro into the BTR, gonna be bringing you some more ranked. When didn't we just smash that last game? So we're against Pudgypone, who's bronze, unfortunately. You know, should be in theory it shouldn't be too bad for us, but you never know what you know. Reasonable good hand. We've got stuff we can play and got an Essence Scatter and a Negate, which is always pretty good. And the Vizier if we need to copy anything. So I think we'll stick with this. I'm kind of it's in the right hand. It's alright. It's not too shabby. I will open up with another island. Normally it's kind of nice to get the Boneyard out, and obviously he's probably going to control himself, but the ideal thing with having the two islands is in case if he did try anything crazy, we can negate it. For example, if he had the dude little flyer. That's my worst thing at the moment is just names. I can never remember names. I've got an idea of like every card in game, but when it comes to names, I just don't really have a clue. We'll take that as well, why not? Even though I feel this is going to be like control, so he's probably not really going to be running mass amounts of creatures at all. I don't know, actually, he is red, so maybe we're going to do something. We'll let that resolve the 1 damage. It isn't really that scary. He gets a card draw, which is kind of cool, but, you know, we don't really know what he's running just yet, so I want to try and keep stuff to hold up. It'd be really nice to have the hieroglyphic card right now, but there we go. I've actually changed one of my hieroglyphics in my deck for a treasure map. I wanted to put the treasure map in and try it out, and it actually won me 1 game, which was really cool. I've only able to go once because I only put 1 in, as I haven't got enough to craft anymore at the moment. And I wasn't sure if taking that hieroglyphic was right, but you know, the cards that get card draws, so kind of went with the same sort of thing. So that's really annoying, but we have negate, or we could actually pay the 3 mana. I think this one, because it's kind of this is like we'll get some good cards, sure, but you know, I'm kind of happy with the cards we've got, and I feel that we can sit and wait, so I may as well use this. And it means he has to pay 3 mana. It's a more expensive card for me, and keep the cheaper one. Even though it's kind of nice for the second side ability, but yeah, it's nice. I think that was a nice choice. We could negate it, but at the same time, it works. It works out either way. So we just need some card draw, really. A Doomfall myself is pretty good. Do we actually? We do have some black mana. We can actually play this, and we still have enough to Essence Scatter or Essence Scatter or negate. Oh, counter target non-creature spell. So we would take the counter target spell. Yes. This card is actually quite annoying. I have had my Scarab God die to it before because it deals 2 damage, which isn't enough to kill the Scarab God. But for example, if the Scarab God is attacking someone blocked, or if they actually reduce the damage of my Scarab God to like -3, and they play that card, it will actually exile it. So it doesn't even bounce back to my hand. So it's a really nice card actually, and can work really. Yeah, it's really nice, especially against brushes. And that's the nice thing with red; they're just so aggressive. Nothing we can do, so we'll pass. Shame. 1 more. It's 2 more mana. 5? We have 5. So the thing is, we've now missed a mana step. We know he isn't going to miss a mana step. We know he has a negate, but negate's not really going to stop. I don't know. Negate. He can negate my negate, I guess. So he's going to destroy my Boneyard, but I'm not really fussed about that because we get 1 back, I believe, and I would just take a swamp. So it's fine. So we haven't really lost anything there. We can play it for a blue or a swamp, and I have tons of blues. So, but you know, there we go. The only thing is 1 damage. Oh, it's not scary at the moment. It's not as scary as the 2/1 ones we had the previous game. But we can cycle this next turn. A treasure map would be nice or something. So the nice thing with the treasure map is you can use it to just use that empty mana that you're not spending at the end of the turn because you can play it on their turn. Take damage, and we will cycle. Dun dun dun. Nice. Perfect. Oh my god. He could negate this. He isn't going to negate it. It'd be a big waste of his negate. I would have probably negated his negate because we have nothing else really going on. And his magic spells that are coming at me until I have Scarab God aren't scary. So I would have took his negate. I think. We can play my Nezahal soon, which would be pretty good, and you can't actually negate or he can't use the negate because it's a freaking non-creature spell. Duh. Anyway, he can't be countered. Freaking annoying boy card. So yeah, we'll block with nothing. Aha! And we will start playing my treasure map. I think we can only do it once though, right? Because this actually taps. You know. So we get the scry. And that's also the nice thing, is one, you get the free mana after you do it, which is great for end of turn plays like this. Yeah, okay. We could negate that, but it would be a bit of a waste. I'd rather negate whatever he picks from it. We could take the mana, or we don't get the mana, but we get to choose right now. And mana, to be honest, isn't really what we need. No, we're pretty good for mana, right? I'd rather get something like mana! Of course. I put that on the bottom, right? Got it, anyways. So we don't need to do this. I'm actually going to play this smart. We could do it, but if he then has an actual, like an exile in his hand, it's kind of wasted, right? So what we'll do is we'll make the most out of my treasure map. So we have free treasure, which means we probably won't be able to draw any cards from it, but, you know, we keep him alive. Because before, you know, sure, he can't be countered, but he can still be destroyed as soon as he's played. So, you know, if we have an option to be able to stop that, which we do, we may as well, for the sake of 2 turns, right? Just his mana he's got is crazy. I thought we only missed 1 step. I don't know. Anyway, we'll always be careful. But don't click end turn in his turn, because if you do it, then you can't, or even in your turn sometimes, you can't respond to anything. So we get dress. Who would have thought? So we will use the dress, and again another mana miss, which is a bit annoying. But so we're going to dress his hand. If he negates it, I will half tempted to negate it. Because obviously he wants to, or maybe he's scared. That's what I'm gonna take. Fuck it. Let's negate. Oh, I want to make sure. I'm pretty sure I've clicked my card before and it actually negated my card because it didn't go through. So we should be able to get to see his hand. It's kind of nice, right? This is why I wanted to see his hand. Like our Desert Station. Like problems now, we don't actually have a spell to block that. Also, if he does 2 of these and then that, he can actually kill that. But it's a tough one, really. I think I'll get rid of our Devastation, but the problem is here is that the cards in his hand would actually kill my Nezahal, but we would draw 3 cards from it, and we can essence scatter the Chipachata. So he's going to play the Chipachata. I could actually stop it because we know that's the only monster. We have another one. So the reason I'm stopping it, I'm not really fussed. I was going to use it to protect my Nezahal, so that's how it worked out really nicely. But we kind of need another spell to protect my monster, like another negate. But I'm glad we used the negate because we saw what was in his hand and it's giving me a better idea of what we can actually do here. But he could play those 2 and then use the Rever Ambush. Well, actually, no, deals 2 damage. Oh no, that wouldn't work actually because it deals 2 damage. If it -2/-2, then it would do. But if we had 3 cards in hand, we could actually use it to negate that, which we won't. Or I don't know. We'll see how it pans out. So actually, we don't have to worry about what I just said then. That was complete and utter bullshit. So we'll get rid of that. We don't want that. We've got the treasures. Sweet. Actually, we can fly in. So does it do 2 damage to target creatures? So we could actually do this to bait out his spell. Like we'll nick one, but then he has the. This is the thing. He has the perfect hand to kill me. Can we still play? I still actually can play Nezahal. I'm gonna do it because he has no monsters, and if he plays all these magic cards, then he's gonna blow them all to kill it. And on top of that, we'll get crazy card draws. So I'm hoping that we actually have enough mana. 1, 2, 3, 4. Blue. White. Red. Oh no, we get to keep two treasure. I thought that was better. So, you know, effectively, he could maybe kill everything. I haven't actually done the maths. Like, he could -2 this, but still, even then, that doesn't matter. So he could -2 that, or he could use that, probably, and then just chuck all these at this, which is not a bad idea. But if he does, we'll get loads of cards. I'm going to draw at least, like, 3 cards, at least. I can't be bothered to sit here and work it all out. But I'm happy with this, you know. Alright. I'm half tempted. We have nothing else going to make it. Oh, he has instant speed. That's why. I'm half tempted just to make a copy of this and to take this, and then we can make a copy of it again anyway. We're not really doing anything with it, so this might seem a bit of a waste. This is probably one of these things where I shouldn't do what I'm doing, but I'm gonna do it. Aha, sucker! So is he now gonna, like, I just want him to blow up some spells. If he blows up some shit, I start drawing some cards, so it's perfect. And, you know, unless he's randomly picked a monster, I just say with his monsters though, he just seems to be spell heavy here. So I think this was a nice little play here. Vizier in many faces, that's the guy. He doesn't look like a guy in many faces. Correct cards, then discard a card. So we get a card from that, perfect. We're not gonna scry that. So he has to discard one. It's not too bad actually. He's used all his mana, I guess, which is in my turn anyway. So he loses nothing for that. So he's gonna do that, which exiles it. I draw another card. Perfect. You know, he may even get a negate through all this. But we still get the card. But he's gonna get the card, right? I take the card and then he gets the card. Did he? Yeah, he did, right? So then all attack as well. See what he does. Maybe he's got enough. Maybe he has enough spells to actually just blow me up next turn. He does have a lot of spells in his hand. We'll do these in his turn. When he plays something, we'll use it in retrospect because it makes him think we've got something in our hand instead of revealing that. So we can play this and it goes on the stack, and then we can then hope maybe we draw in a game. Even so, I feel happy where we are. This is what he could do, and this is what I was worried of. So he's going to get a negate. So we could negate the first negate and then just make him just to protect my guy, or we could get crazy card draw. Because what he's going to do is going to -2, then -2, and then he's going to exile it. Or we could just. It's a tough one. I'm going to actually let it go through. We're going to let it go through. I'm going to let it go through. That's a bad idea because I know I can stop it. But I know what he's going to do, and I'm going to try and be really smart. Or we could just tuck 3 cards away, actually. It's not a bad thing to do. We don't have to play any mana for it. So I might actually do that. I might let him get it really, really low, play all the cards he wants, and then I'm just going to discard 3 cards at the final step when he does it. So basically we'll use its ability. So we'll let him do this. Yeah, that's fine. That's what we're going to do. We're not going to negate it. And we use the Hieroglyph to draw cards, and then we'll chuck away maybe the Essence Scatter, the mana, and something else. So here we go. So he hasn't actually done what I thought he was going to do. I thought he was going to exile it. So we don't even need to do it actually, because there's 3 cards I don't really. Maybe we will still anyway. So we'll go boom. Unless my time runs out. If my time runs out, how can my time be running out? Like what the fuck? So I'm going to use his ability, mana, craving, and that mana. Actually, maybe that's fine. Oh my god, where'd it go? Hello. And he gone, son. He not here. He not here, y'all. We'll negate that. Oh, I forgot mana? We do. Boom! Circle like a wang! Woo! That's how we roll, son! Is that a gold? Oh no, we're just getting top silver. Onto gold almost. Nice. Really nice play. So yeah, that was the nice thing with Nezahal. We had the right idea and we didn't even need to do it in the end. But with the cycling, did we cycle in the end? I can't remember if we did or didn't. But it just got fucked up. So that's the OP thing with that card. We saw what he was going to do. I thought he was going to exile it, so it was gone forever. Maybe he had like Scarab God and he was going to try and nick it maybe. But you know, that worked out really well. He blew all his mana to do it, and we were getting crazy. We drew 2 cards. We would have drawn a 3rd one from when he killed it, but in the end it works out, so we chuck him away and we're like, rah. Very nice. That was a sweet game. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.